So where did that come from?
So, when I was in the Dollhouse review, we were really making the themes that we were doing, like the themes were like really strong, and like that's when it was Misty, Omira, Nevaeh, Isis, me, and Mimi, and so it was my and whoever's birthday it is, you kind of get to pick the theme. So I wanted my theme just to be like a horror house, and so Sharon was actually the special guest for that, and I think it was like right after the season aired, or no, before the season aired, and I just like really wanted to just do something fucking crazy because especially the space that Voyeur gives you, there's so much potential to do like a lot of crazy stuff because the ceilings are so high. So I was like, I've always wanted to do suspension because I just heard it's a complete like out of body experience, and I wanted my first time to be in a very in front, that's the only way I would be able to do it. If I was on my own, I probably wouldn't have done it yet, but the fact that everything has been worked out on stage with it kind of made it very raw, because I didn't know what I was going to expect, I didn't know how I was going to react, I didn't know if I would reject it, and if I did, what's the audience, what if I'm up there and having a seizure and everyone's just staring at me, I'd go then, I'd be happy, I did what I needed to do. But
so you didn't even practice it first?
You can practice it. It's not something you can really practice. I practiced in my head what I needed to do as far as costuming, as long as everything around me was right. All I needed to do was just hang there and just perform if I could, even open my mouth. Sometimes I couldn't even open my mouth because it felt like.
And so is it through a piercing in your back?
My first suspension was through my back. That was 4 hooks, and that my first time they were more they almost looked like really big fish hooks, and I wasn't nervous about the hanging part. I was more nervous about those big ass motherfucking whale hooks going in my back. I took
so it's not through a pre-existing piercing that lives
in
your back.
It's a fresh new hole that they do on the spot.
Okay.
And they have to take it out immediately because it's so big that there's so many air bubble issues, and even when they're being taken out, they have to massage bubbles out of your back for a week after. When you touch the wound, it feels like packing tape. It feels like bubble wrap. You can pop stuff in your skin. It's so fucking gross.
What was it like hanging there?
The hanging there was just fucking. Just words really can't even describe how intense. At least it's the first time. I mean, I've done some drugs. I'm not, everybody fucking has. But it's just totally it's the biggest fucking rush times 10. You totally don't even feel there. I've watched videos and it's almost like I'm not even watching. It doesn't feel like, it looks like I'm watching something I did that I don't even remember doing.
What was the reaction from the crowd in the room?
See,
did they understand what was really happening?
There were a few, because some of the crowd that is now starting to come more into the neighborhood is there are more alternatives, and the goths are coming in, kids that hang out the Barbary or Shampoo. There's definitely more of an alternative scene spilling into the neighborhood. So those kids, if they've gone to tattoo conventions or just freak shows, they've seen it, so it's nothing new to them. But I think to the mainstream part of the neighborhood that just is used to top 40, they love Britney Spears.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to 1-2 step. They were the ones that were just oh my god, I can't look. Oh my god, what's going on? Gotta exit shit. But they I don't know, it definitely was something new that I didn't even think could really happen, because after I did it, I was actually introduced to another drag queen. I will get the name, but only one other drag queen is known, I think, to do the suspension as a performance. So it's just I'm really interested to see if anyone else. Not even to see if they'll try it, but I think people should try it, because it really changed me a little. It really brought like, and I'm not even like a whole like preacher type. Like it really fucked me up in the head.